So one of the things I do before going to bed each night is I kind of stroll through YouTube to see what looks interesting. And I came across this channel called LED. They're talking about actors who channel spirits. And I really want to get more in depth with this, but this is a Christian YouTube channel, obviously, and they mention Nicolas Cage, Keanu Reeves, Marilyn Monroe, Rudolph Valentino, Robin Williams even. And they talk about how Hollywood, I guess, in general, openly admits to, like, when an actor gets on stage and they become this other character and they channel spirits. I think now I'm a Christian, you guys, but I think this YouTube channel is taking this literal. I feel like what these actors are talking about is trying to become, they get into their roles. You've got to become the character. And I thought to myself, you know what? I thought, with all of the movies Johnny Depp has done and all of the characters he has played, there's no way he's not going to be on this list. And sure enough, he's up next. And I have not watched it to see what they've had to say about him. We are going to watch it together.
Openly admitting these guys have demons.
You think there's some kind of conspiracy behind Leonardo DiCaprio not getting an Oscar till recently, after all the magnificent projects he's done?
I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. Some actors like Johnny Depp, same sort of thing. He's been in all these amazing movies, yet I don't think, ever won an Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting because the one director said, 30 different people, and here you have Johnny Depp saying, I am 30 different people. So what's with the 30?
Mm-hmm. Right?
Is that how many a Legion was or something?
A Legion, I think, is thousands, but yeah. But isn't that kind of interesting? Johnny Depp told Vanity Fair, I know I have demons, and I don't know if I want to get rid of them altogether. I would like to experience them in a different
I'm trying to understand myself, and they're dealing with 30 plus themselves.
Again, this is my reaction to this because I've not seen this. I'm watching it. I just knew he was going to be on this list because of the so many characters that he's played. Again, they're taking, just like they did in the fucking courtroom, they're taking something that he said out of context. Like, they're totally, I know I have demons. Okay, everybody has their demons. They're not talking about literal fucking demons. I don't know if I want to get rid of them altogether, but I would like to, what did it say? But I would like to experience them in a different way. He's not talking about, if that's what you're talking about, Johnny, correct me, but I don't think that's what he means. Just like in the courtroom when they kept talking about the monster. Who's the monster? This show, and I watched it. I'm sitting here watching it with an open mind, like, okay, let me see what they have to say, because I'm a Christian. But they're taking these people's words. These people are not actors, okay? But they're sitting here taking the words of actors, and people talking about channeling a spirit or channeling someone that they're portraying in a movie, literal. Yes, an actor has to become, who they are portraying. But I think these people are taking it way too far. Let's see what else they have to say about Johnny.
Right. Think of all those little voices that you have to hear. And that's why I think you see Jim Carrey, literally, he cracked his mind.
Yeah.
He's emptied himself so many times. He's become so many different people that it's like he lost who Jim Carrey was. Heath Ledger, listen to what the Los Angeles Times reported. Heath Ledger's creepy performance seems to have summoned up demons no one could imagine.
Fucking weird that they would talk about Heath right after they talk about Johnny. When, if I recall, I mean, that death was hard on Johnny. Because it happened at a place Johnny owned or used to own. This is messed up here. This is
accessible to him. Like it's the Los Angeles Times. They're not like literally going, oh yeah, you know, there's a spiritual war going on there. They're like literally like, yeah, this guy had access to demons that other people normally don't.
Speaking of Jack Nicholson.
And they're not talking about, I don't think they're talking about demons. His creepy performance seems to have summed up demons no one could have imagined accessible to him. Jesus Christ.
When Heath Ledger died of whatever, suicide, drug overdose, whatever it was.
See? Look, oh, these guys don't even do their fucking research. Oh my God.
These people ran up to Jack
or whatever it was
Nicholson and told him that.
First of all, you're talking ill about the dead, and second of all, you don't even know the situation surrounding his death. See?
He had died, and he actually said, I warned him, because Jack Nicholson was the first Joker, and he said that he warned Heath Ledger not to do that part.
That's right. Because these guys are invoking spirits, and they often can't get rid of them. And I believe he evoked a spirit called Asmodeus. And when he got Asmodeus into him, it made him go insane, and he was eating, you know, sleeping pills like it was going out of style, and couldn't ever get peace. So how about...
now you're going to talk about Marlon Brando? So we go from Johnny Depp to Heath to Marlon Brando.
Brando.
Are all...
Yeah.
Now you're going to talk about
acting. Listen to what he says about it.
Why do you downgrade acting as a profession? You know, you've said over the years it's not a fit profession for a man.
People lie constantly, every day, by not saying something that they think, or saying something that they don't think, or showing something that they don't feel, or trying to give the appearance of feeling something that they don't.
That's a very young Marlon Brando.
Yeah, but that's not acting.
That is acting.
So Marlon Brando describes acting as a lie, right? So it's kind of interesting about this is he actually got into a lot of trouble with this particular interview right here. In fact, the acting business was pretty upset at him to be like, you know, why are you calling acting a lie? And so Johnny Depp was then interviewed by Larry King. And this is many years later. Johnny Depp is a real big fan of Marlon Brando. And so the topic comes up of what Marlon Brando said about acting. Listen to how Johnny Depp answers this.
It is a weird profession.
As Marlon said, Marlon had the best definition of acting that exists, you know. It's a strange job for a grown man. And that's it.
Do that good.
It's a strange job for a grown man. That's right?
But he called something else that people in the business got mad at me. He said it on our show. He called it lying for a living.
Right.
And most actors say they're not lying. Did you think that was an unfair expression?
I think it's totally right. Yeah, it's lying. It is lying. Why wouldn't it be? You can make it lying, you can make it not lying. You know, you can find your own truth, but it's still a lie. You know what I mean? You're going to go to the craft service table. You're not Henry VIII, man. You're going to have some Fritos or whatever, man. You know?
Have a donut and then go, yeah.
Right? You know, he's not going to, like, eat a giant chicken leg and chuck it somewhere and start screaming winch, right? You know?
So even Johnny Depp goes, listen, let's call it what it is.
Yeah.
You are lying for a living. Shia LaBeouf, you guys know who this actor is?
Yes.
He's kind of an actor that's...
Okay. So obviously, acting, here's what I think. Okay, call it what it is. Acting is acting. it's a performance. Lying, okay, but you're being paid to create a world that lasts for an hour and a half to 2 hours for entertainment. And that's it. It's entertainment. And you know what you're watching is fiction. Fiction is a better word to use, I think, personally. So, but to say that these actors are channeling demons, I think that's just going way too far. What do you guys think? Have you guys ever watched this channel? Let's see, the actual channel it says Little Light Studios, and the program, I think it says just LED something.
In our modern world,
it's on
here.
the
This is what
screen.
he told USA Today. Acting is a con. At the end of the day, you lie for a living. You're deceitful. And that is my goal, to be the best possible liar.
Wow.
Very interesting. So, if you kind of see a pattern here, these spirits are literally working through a lot of these actors. And it's so crazy in this business where they are pretending to be something that they're not. And it's like, oh,
dude, aren't you sitting there pretending to be a news channel or something? I'm sorry. I mean, really? No. I am a Christian. But I think they're taking parts of what these actors are saying out of context. You know? So, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Oh, Lord. But I just came across this tonight and wanted to share.